What's up guys, it's me Lizzie, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day. And a lot of people are probably like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to get. And there is no proper way to celebrate Valentine's Day, because guys, it's just the day of love. You just celebrate love in any way that you can. And don't be one of those people that are like, oh, Valentine's Day is so commercial, I'm not going to celebrate Valentine's Day. You can celebrate love every day, but just celebrate it on the one day that we've all agreed to celebrate it. Whether you think it's commercial or not, just suck it up and love your significant other. So I have made kind of a list of Valentine's Day do's and don'ts. I wouldn't really call them do's and don'ts, but like that's the only good name that I could really come up for this video. So I guess here's just some tips on Valentine's Day. So first of all, chocolate. The sentiment of chocolate in a heart-shaped box is really sweet, but often to always, the chocolate is just really crappy. And I like M&Ms, so just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean I don't like M&Ms anymore. So just get me M&Ms on Valentine's Day, I'll be happy. And it's more expensive to buy crappy chocolate in a heart-shaped box than cheap chocolate that actually tastes good. So like, I'm just speaking for what I think are most people, because there's also like people are like, oh no, you have to get me like heart-shaped this, heart-shaped that, you have to get me biggest bouquet of flowers. I'm talking about modest people who would appreciate just a normal good tasting chocolate and candy on Valentine's Day opposed to heart-shaped crappy chocolate. Number 2, going out. So for most girls and guys, they don't really care if you go out on Valentine's Day somewhere expensive or somewhere fancy. Valentine's Day is just really about spending quality time with your significant other. It's not about how much money you spend, it's the quality of the time that you spend with your significant other. And really, you don't even have to go out. For most people, you could just stay home and like watch a movie and order a pizza, and that could be your Valentine's Day. And you know what makes that okay? It's because you're spending time with your significant other, which is what the day intended for. None of that, oh, I have to get this perfect, I have to get that perfect. It's not about getting anything perfect. It's just about, and I cannot stress this enough, I'm going to say this about 2 million more times in this video, it's about spending quality time with your significant other. Number 3, girls. My darling girls. Not everything is the guy's job. Buy him chocolate, buy him flowers, buy him whatever else that he likes. Don't play hard to get, because that's just really annoying. Unless you know that your significant other likes that, and in that case, just go right ahead. But what I'm saying is, don't make everything his job. Like, you could make dinner reservations, you could buy, like I said before, flowers and chocolate. You could make him breakfast in bed. And for a lot of guys, it's about just making their girlfriends happy on Valentine's Day, which should not be the case at all. Valentine's Day should be a mutual happiness between two partners in a relationship. And I think that's what makes Valentine's Day a success, not having everything perfect, just having both people happy. Number 4, don't leave everything till the last minute. Making a reservation the day before, no space. Buying flowers the day before, none left. Or the ones that are left are just really ugly. Buying candy and chocolate the day of, all the good stuff is gone. What I'm saying is just plan ahead, and for dear God's sakes, do not forget that it is Valentine's Day. Because honestly, everybody has the same ideas as you. Get flowers, get candy and chocolate, and go make a reservation. Everyone has the same idea. So everyone's going to be doing that. So obviously, it's going to be first come, first serve. So guys, you gotta get on this. Just pause this video, go make some reservations, go out and buy some whatever, because today is Monday. Today is the last day left before Valentine's Day. Number 5, breakfast in bed. Just in my opinion, whoever wakes up first, it is their responsibility to make breakfast in bed for their significant other. It's just in my mind. I don't know how every other couple in the world works, obviously, but that's just how I feel it should be. It shouldn't have to be just be the girl's job to do it or the guy's job to do it. If you're gay, if you're lesbian, whatever kind of relationship you're in. But it shouldn't just be one designated person's job. It should be whoever wakes up first, that's their responsibility. And don't be one of those people that just lies in bed pretending to sleep so your significant other will get up and go make you breakfast, because that is just rude. Like, that's probably one of the worst things you could do on Valentine's Day. Number 6, don't fight, because to be honest, that is the last thing that you need on Valentine's Day. And number 7, don't worry. Even if you think you completely messed up on Valentine's Day, don't worry, because like, celebrating love doesn't just have to be confined to one day a year. You can celebrate love any day that you want. Valentine's Day, like I said before, is just the day that we've all agreed to celebrate love. And don't worry, there's always next year. Another thing, guys, this wasn't on the list, but make sure, especially if it's your first year with your significant other, like your first Valentine's Day, make sure you both know the protocol on getting gifts for each other, because if one person gets a gift and the other person's like, oh, I didn't know if we were getting gifts for each other or not, and they don't get a gift, then that always ends up in a pretty bad situation. It sometimes leads to a fight, it sometimes just leads to an argument, but it usually ends up in a pretty bad and awkward situation. So just make sure that you guys are both on the same page, and like I said before, just don't forget. And another thing, just an observation, why did they make the day to celebrate love in February? Literally, for people in the US and Canada, well, for most of the US, not all of the US, I mean like Florida and California, whatever, it's freezing cold. Are you supposed to go out when the weather is like that? And if you are wondering, guys, I am not speaking from dryness just off of the internet with like no experience whatsoever. I do have a boyfriend and I have done this before, and like I said before, don't forget. Just be nice, just be kind, just make your significant other happy on Valentine's Day. That's really the end goal, to have you and your significant other happy. Like I said 2 million other times in this video. So that is it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. And click this circular channel icon to subscribe. Here are also 2 other videos for you to click on. I really hope you enjoy them. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded for a while, guys. I've just my school just switched over semesters, so I just started new classes and it's just been a little bit stressful. So yeah, hopefully another video will go up this week. I'm halfway finished editing the other video that's supposed to go up this week. So yeah, have a really happy Valentine's Day, guys. Bye!